Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Just joking. So today I will be doing the gridded multiplication method, and what that is basically a easier version of doing long multiplication. So instead of writing numbers across and then trying to work it out, you put them into a grid, which I'll show you later on, and then you just simply times the numbers, and because they're broken down, it's much easier for you to grasp. This method is also known as the box method, and it's often taught in primary schools because it's so easy and less confusing in a way for children to understand and to be able to do it. Now, so let's start. Hopefully you can see it. This is the brightest it actually goes, unless I put my... No, forget it. So, if I was to do a sum of, for example, 300 times, I don't know, 47, let's just say. Yeah, 47. Now, because obviously there's two zeros, this generally is a easy sum. So let's just do 362 times 212. So in order for this in order for you to do long multiplication, oh, it's not that clear, sorry, you would do 2 times 2, and then 2 times 6, and then 2 times 3, and then that's the first row done, and you put a 0, so you don't do this one, and then you would do 1 times 2, 1 times 6, 1 times 3, etc, etc, and then you add them up. Whereas in a gridded method, what you would do is, so you draw a grid out. Oh, 1 second. So I'm gonna do so this is 300, as if you can see, that's a 3 over there, this one. So you break them all down. So this would be a 60 for that 60, and then this is a 2, so I would put a 2 here. Now for this column here, I would similarly, sorry, I would do 200 and then 10 and then 2. So 200 and then 10 and then 2. Now first we do 3 times 2, which is 5, so we write down the 5, and then we add the zeros that are left over. So in this case, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine that was all in a line. I wrote that too big. And then we do 2 times 6, which is 12. And then 1, 2, 3 zeros we add. Then we do 2 times 2, which is 4. And then we add the 2 zeros. Then we move on here. So we do 3 times 1, which is 3. And that's 3 zeros in total. Then 6 times 1, which is 1. And the 2 zeros. And then 2 times 1, which is 1. Sorry, which is 2. Add the 1 0. Then finally we do 3 times 2, which is 5. And then we add the 2 zeros. And then 6 times 2, 12. And then you add the 1 0. And then 2 times 2, which is 4. And then we add all these numbers together. So it would be 500. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's 1220. Then we do the 400. Make sure you line them up in the correct order so that you don't misplace the 4 into the thousands and get the wrong answer. And then we do 300. And then we do 60. Oh, I missed out the 500. Okay, hold on. 60, then I'll do 20. 60, 20, 500. I'll write that down here. So 0, 0, 5. And then there's a 4. Ideally, you write them out in order so you don't get confused, which I'm pretty sure I will. So that's a 4. and then that would be 6, 7, 8, and then this would be 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. So I'll write the 2 and carry the 1 over, and then this would be 2 plus the 1, which is a 3, and 5 plus 1, which is a 6. I'm so sorry if my camera's not in the right place. And there you go, that's the answer. 63,284. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe and comment in the box below.